Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about lesson 7.3, which is logarithms and logarithmic functions. So log functions are inverses of exponential functions. So we've spent 2 days talking about exponential functions and the natural base exponential function, and now we're going to talk about their inverse, which is log and natural log. Remember that because they are inverses, that means that they have a reflection line at y equals x right across here. So we are familiar with this function. This is an exponential growth function, and this is an exponential decay function over here, so a b value less than 1. And now we are going to look at the inverses of those. This one right here is the inverse of the growth function, and this one is the inverse of the decay function. So remember from back in chapter 6 when we learned about inverses at first, basically your x and your y's and all of the characteristics about them switch places. Instead of talking about a y-intercept at 0, 1, the opposite of that is an x-intercept at 1, 0. This time, instead of having a horizontal asymptote at the x-axis, well, we have a vertical asymptote. We don't cross the y-axis. So our asymptote is at x equals 0. Before, our domain was all real numbers for this exponential function. Now, I don't see graph over here in the negative x numbers because of this asymptote. So again, switching places, our domain is now x greater than 0 instead of range being y greater than 0 for our exponential function. Finally, our range, well, this is heading almost directly straight down towards negative infinity. So starting at negative infinity, and it does go slightly up as it heads fairly quickly to the right. So now our range is all real numbers. Now I could talk about the exact same properties for this inverse of the decay function. Everything is the same. We have an x-intercept at 1. We have a vertical asymptote at x equals 0, making our domain greater than 0 and our range all real.